Alright. Let's see what I can clear in tonight. Oh no, I'm not going around there yet. Not crazy, not stupid. There's definitely some things I can fight during the day that I would rather fight at night that I would rather not have to deal with. I think down here's the green sword? Yeah, green sword's down here. Rather, there's a cave down here. It has my sword. Lightning bolt. Wait, Sage Armor set. That's where I get these? Okay. Okay. Neat. I didn't know where those dropped, actually. Say, I thought that was the mushroom set that was in here. Because everything has to be a first attack. Do I need that item? No. Am I going to use it? Probably not. But I have it now. Which is, honestly, the big thing nowadays for this build. Honestly, I'm probably not going to use the scythe much. Wait. When did I... Oh! I mean, good to know, but... And again, because I've leveled up my strength, I can use that. And my dex went up, so I can use that. No, honestly, I should get some arcane. Not just for Reduvia, but there's some dragon stuff that I'm going to want. Whatever. I'll use this for the time being. Sometimes you just need the sniper rifle. Didn't even come down here, but good to know. Yeah, this is the improves faith by 5, which is useful, but not for the build I was about to say not for the build I'm running. No, it is useful for the build I'm running. I would just need another talisman slot to make that worthwhile for me right now. Just because of... well... I don't remember what that gate leads to. Because I think there's only like 5 superior grades in total, and they're all in Liurnia. Various places here. Hayata.
Hello? Would you donate any? I'm on a pilgrimage, and so when I eat one of the... You're not like the others. They rest their howling wordlessly, their frail fingers. But you... You are most kind. May the blessing of the...
You know what? Let's see what that warp gate leads to. I seem to recall one of these gates leading somewhere surprising. Useful, but surprising. Oh! Okay, you're just going to make it so I don't have to find my way up here. Great! Problem. I can't get in. Yeah, the way in, I actually have to go somewhere else. Okay, I guess it's time for me to actually do what I should be doing. Because Light Area is split into like 4 separate map segments. And what bugs me is I'm not getting up there for a long time. Granted, there's nothing up there my character wants, because everything up there is fucking intelligence. And I'm not doing a sorcery playthrough, I'm doing a paladin / incantation playthrough. So, yeah. I am sad. It'll become even worse once I acquire a certain sword. Oh, I don't have to find my way through the... because I don't even think there's anything interesting in there. Which, I forgot I can actually use that as a way up here. There's Hayata again. Hooray. Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 quests in this area alone that lead to some larger payoff further down the line. Hi. I'm stealing your stuff and running. Alright, I'll go up and north. Yeah, because Liurnia East is, I think, up in this area. Yeah, this is giving you a good example of just how massive the map is for Elden Ring. I think when people heard that Elden Ring was going to be open world rather than the more linear style that Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and the rest were, and not say there wasn't fast travel or multiple routes or what have you, but a closer to actual open world game, a la Skyrim or Oblivion or the like, I don't think they realized just how big he was going to go with it. Because if the world was any smaller, you couldn't do open world. You know, you've got this massive, really massive location. Like, you've got the Academy Waterfront, you've got... And this is just 2 relatively small areas. And pardon me if it looks like I'm lost. I'm looking for a specific guy. There's a shack in this area. I just don't know where the dude is. I know Raya's around here somewhere. I think she's in that one. Raya's here somewhere. Not that one. Don't get anywhere near that. Is he one of those? No, there's Bogart. Yeah, this guy, the guy here actually sells something very useful later on. Foil prawn.
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate?
Yeah, he actually sells stuff once you do a bit of quest for someone else. And that quest is honestly just as simple as buying something and then returning it. It's not hard. But look who else is here! Our favorite miscreant ne'er-do-well man. Hello again, Patches. What are you selling this time, buddy?
It's been a long while. It's me. I'm still in business. Now I'm my only supplier, Patches Emporium. By the way, she's a strange one. Not that it... If she rings your...
Yeah. So... yeah, he never really improves anything until you reach, like, the last zone. But once you reach that last zone, his last shop position, before he reaches here, quite frankly, he sells some very nice stuff. And doing his questline is worth it because it gives you one of the best faith whips in the game.
Please. Hello. It's rather chilly here, isn't it? My mistress sent me off on an errand, but I was accosted by a rough... Could I ask you? That thug made off with only if you've en... Oh, what a blessing. The thug should be pleased.
Yeah, ruffian. Well, Patches definitely applies, but it's not Patches I need to go to. It is Bogart. Mr. Boyle Prawn himself.
What the hell is wrong with you? Trying to start? Piss off. Show me and I'll consider, but I'm not in love with it. You're a shrewd first.
Yeah, it's 1,000 runes, but it actually...
Alright. Take it. Things no doubt. Your bloody idea, man. Oh, pit. Oh. Alright then. I could be persuaded.
Yeah, boiled prawn is like one of the best items in the game. It is one of the only things...
Never met someone with who'd make good mates around. I'll be seeing you. Marika's tit. Oh. Alright, well. But it ain't my fault she's... Anyway. Lucky she ain't died on the blood. You're tarnished too, can you see it then? I can't see it at all no more. Makes no bloody sense anyway. Why some no-name shithead like me should get caught. Cruel bloody joke, you ask me. Maybe something went tits with it. Maybe it's been broke for a good long time. The tree, I'm saying.
Well, as someone who's played the DLC, he is very much not wrong. Avoiding some spoilers, the Lands Between aren't just wrong, they're broke. In a way that... I'm not talking just like, oh, Eldritch broke. I'm talking like fundamentals of the world no longer function the way they should. Beyond, oh hey, you
The thug should be resting at ease. Oh, yes.
how do I put this?
Thank you kindly. I am in your debt.
This isn't
Would
just,
like to get
oh,
to
there's
announce
undead.
myself.
I'm talking like,
I am
it's a
Raya,
wonder this world is
in
even
service
still
of
functioning in
Lady
any
Tanith
capacity.
of the volcano. I seek you are very brave, but a steady heart. Such strength, please. Brave tarnished, most tarnished. I bet you are no ordinary volcano manor. Oh, and this land of Lea, the lift has been defunct for an age. Instead, at the base of the valley was excavated. I have faith in you. I do hope.
Yeah, so... there's a reason I love this game. And there's a reason I also love replaying it, even with a new character who doesn't have all this stuff, who's still trying to reach his full potential. This game gives you options to do anything and everything, regardless of how... I'm going to say how good of an idea it is. Now, I'm actually going to swap off this weapon because I am going to want my claymore for what I'm about to fight. So...
You claimed a great what? Aha. My doubt. The words of the two fingers can truly naught but rambling. I believe that when the Elden Ring was shattered, the two even worse. That's the part that irks the most. Oh, I have a gift for you. A means for give it a try, and if it please, I've high hope.
Now, the game wants me to do an invasion. I'm not doing an invasion. Give me my ink. Now, there's a reason that incantation is so dumb. So, part of how certain statuses work, blood flame in this instance, is that damage over time can inflict status, depending on the status. So, Blood Flame Blade actually sets the opponent on fire for... it's only a couple seconds. But during those seconds, it does tick up their bleed. Meaning you can hit somebody with Blood Flame and they'll be set on fire for a bit. And that will also increase their bleed. You can see where this is going. Now, I don't remember which one this is. But I do know it is taking me by some bats. Yeah, I hate them. Yeah, I hate bats. Yeah, I don't remember which one this is. this is the one problem that I have in Elden Ring, is that because it's so many like roads end. Is this what I'm thinking of? Now, I do remember this one. So, okay. The regular Lucaria Soldier Ashes are one of the... So there are 3 Soldier Ashes you can get. No, I say 3. There's Soldier Ashes you can get for every... Wait, I can get to that this early? Why do I think that was elsewhere? Now I don't need to use a flask. I mean, I still should. When I reach the boss at any rate. Neat. Rune Arc. those of you who are wondering why there's just fast travel or the like, I don't want those bats to reset, and I'm just gonna run out of here and go north anyway. Because where I want to go is due north of here. Yeah, there's, I think, 2 or 3 spirit color snail bosses in this game. That's one of them. I didn't rest at the side of race, so why did I... Ugh. I guess that technically counts as fast travel. Good to know for future reference, I suppose. Oh! Right. Right. Him. Goodbye. And gives me the Shibiri Grade. Good, because I think there's only like 2 or 3 more in the game. And then that effectively completes her quest. Like, there is still more I need to do, but it's... Nothing is... Everything from here on is, like, not as straightforward as I want. But because that's done, I can fast travel back here, give Hayata the grape, tell her what the grapes are. And yes, I always do that. No, I don't care that I'm...
Hello? Would you donate any on a pilgrim when I eat one? Oh, now I can feel that aside. Delectably tender and sweet, yet searing. What a sight they must be to Not all of those people. So those noises I heard were...
Yeah.
Sorry. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'll be fine.
Yeah, I won't. Until I have to give you 2 more Shibiri grapes. Well, okay, there's one that's a Shibiri grape, and then the last one is the fingerprint grape. That's the painful one. Because that one is actually locked behind a freaking boss. Well, I say a boss. It's another NPC invasion, kind of like the last guy was. Which makes sense, because you can only inflict madness on NPCs. Which doesn't make a lot of sense from a gameplay perspective, because just because how certain things work in this game. But what can I say? Game does not have to make logical sense. Now, if I remember right... Alright, the next boss I actually need to fight is over there. You're an average. Oh, yeah. You know what? You're an easy fight. Although, I do need to find... And I know there's one over around here somewhere. I just don't remember where it is. There is a site of grace. I just don't remember where it is. Is it there? He's up here. Right there. There's Ceticus. Okay. Because I want to trade out my Frenzy Flame for the Blood Flame. Because as long as I haven't infused the weapon with an effect, certain effects, I can put Blood Flame on it. Blood Flame Blade. Come here, you monstrosity of a spell. Let's go to the Cuckoo Every Jail, or absolutely annihilate a certain enemy, and go from there. Wait. Okay, I was supposed to say, wait a minute, hold on. I forgot this is he has a 3-hit combo. I forgot about that. I forgot that was a thing. Okay, well, now that I remember what I'm in for, let's do that again. And down we go. Oh, I spiked at 5. What the hell? Okay. And down goes the boss. Oh, thank you, Julian. So yeah, the singing that you just heard is done by a certain group of the sirens, I believe, is the actual definition. But that is actually singing, and I think it's in Hungarian? It's either in Hungarian or one of the other, it's in one of those it's some Eastern European language. I just don't remember which one it is off the top of my head. Oh, hey, take a look. Jellyfish shield, also known as just generally solid. Oh, this place. Right. Yes, I hate the dogs more than I hate the pumpkin head. Because they move so quick. Well, I see 5 viewers, so I'm going to imagine, yeah. Yeah, I think that actually qualifies. Also, hello, Tenno. Come to listen, in this case, me get my ass kicked? Welcome to the party. I didn't intend for this to be a long stream. I just figured I'd hop on, get a couple things done, and say that, hey, I streamed another day this week. Proceeds to play for 48 minutes according to Twitch, so fuck it. Fuck it. If we're here, we're doing it. I'm so glad everything is raining, because if it's raining, lightning does bonus damage. Yes, hello Swift, my stone shard. I thought you were just a foot soldier, not one of the big guys. is that in a chest? Why is that in a chest? Knight's Greatsword. So it gets better guard. That's... I need to look into that. This feels really weird that all it was guarding was a, yeah, it doesn't seem to have dropped anything, any real notes. And unless this leads to where I think it does. It does. Oh crap. Keep running, don't stop. Now, imbued glintstone key, or imbued sword key. So the thing is, there's only I think 3 of these on the map in total. Yeah, Precipice of Anticipation. This is actually where I need to go. The other 2 drop me somewhere that I don't need for a while. Not to say I won't go there, because one basically gets... One, I think, drops me off near a talisman, the other one drops me off near an enemy that I'm not anywhere near prepared to fight. Now, I don't mean not prepared to fight as in I won't win. I mean, like, I don't want to fight a Crucible Knight unless I absolutely have to, because until I get good fire damage, no. And honestly, unless I was a magic build, no. And honestly, even as a magic build, please no. Ah. On the plus side, that didn't kill me. Or the horse. Oh. Where am I going? So, okay. You know what? No. That's... I don't even... I mean, I know that's the game. I got unlucky. But... God. And why did I spawn up here? I didn't rest up here. Game? Fine. Fine. To put it bluntly, I'm getting my runes back. I'll attack the other thing for later. And this is actually where sights come into play. need a lot more dex and then I can actually use that. That actually might be a bad thing to level toward, but... That is one thing with katanas, they don't do much staggering. Carry a nice sword, hooray! I got the weapon. I don't have the stats to use it, but I have it. That is something you're going to hear me say a lot in this playthrough. I can't use it, but I have this. It's like, I don't have the stats to use it, but I have it. And I present to you the reason I came all of this way was specifically because I want to go over here so I can pick up this and say, hello, Liurnia. And look at this the weirdness of this map. So, the way I was talking about earlier was going up here. This is something I could do, but that is pain. And even if I do go up that direction, it's not going to be tonight. Hell no. Going up through here is the actual route, and I do intend to do that one. In fact, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, it's just going to be a bit awkward to do it. But I can do that. Partly because of where they put the stuff to actually get up there, they make it as painful as possible. Where I also want to go is up in here, because aside from just being useful and having stuff up there, that's actually where I get one of the weapons my character's going to want as a faith build. Now, if I remember correctly, this place sucks. I'm not fighting it. I'm not going that route. I'm not going inside. Perfect. And I present to you the best man.
Well, look at you. We don't receive many visitors. I presume you are tarnished? Oh, pardon me. I am E.G., an old codger who refuses. So here I am. Perhaps you'd like a Oh, watch out when I'm absorbed. If you come too close, I am, after all. You don't know how hard. Brave Tarnished. This territory once, when the Rhea look after leveling Icarians were taken off guard. But their strength, by conjuring, and that is why unless you wish to lie with the corpses of the heedless knights of the... Slythe actually did that? Did he? Quite a rare occurrence. Perhaps he's at any rate. I've some.
So, this is one of the only guys in the game who actually sells Somber 1 and 2s without needing the bell bearing. So, that's part of the reason I need to get this guy. Because this means I can actually get Somber weapons up to +2. He also sells some +3s and +4. 3 and 4s, which, again, I'll want. But he also sells this. I need this. Normally you can't get this until after you start another quest line, which is in and of itself a slog to do. Because you gotta get through the Carian dungeon, the Carian Manor dungeon, fight like 2 bosses, convince someone that, yes, I do want to work with you. Yeah, it is a pain. However, I can just buy it. So there's a reason. So yeah, that's why I need to talk to this man. Because, God, he gives me so much useful shit. Also, rune number 5. Level 5 rune gets me 11.3. How much do I need? 11.370. Okay. I take back what I said. I have heal equipped? Yeah. I know what I'm looking for, I just don't remember where. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm actually popping that early. Because the enemy that's in here... Oh dear God. I will say, without any hesitation, that Revenants are the worst enemy in the game by a very, very wide margin. And this is someone whose main account is NP is something like New Game Plus 4 and has beaten the DLC 1.5 times. I hate Revenants. Without any real exaggeration, I think they're probably the worst thing FromSoft has added to any of the games is those. It's another one of those scenarios where just one of the things they gave it would have been enough. Because it can hit you very quickly, which isn't inherently a problem. It can move very quickly. It can cause poison. It's deceptively tanky. Again, any one or even any 2 of those things, I don't think anyone would... I'm not going to say anyone would reject. I don't think anyone would point at and go, yeah, that's a problem. They might say, yeah, that's a pain, that's whatever. But no one's going to look at that and think that's unfair. People look at the Revenant and say that it's unfair. It's like, yes, it has probably the most I'm going to say canonical weakness of any enemy in this game, because it's undead, and not only is it undead, if you heal, use one of the AoE heals while you're next to it, you will do a metric ass ton of damage to it with one hit. Huh? Oh. I ran right by that and I didn't even see it. I'm gonna grab that really quick. Okay. So, you ready to watch me get my ass beat by a dragon? Of course you are. You want to see me suffer. That's why you tuned in to watch me play Elden Ring. Okay. Step 1. Get out the greatsword. Because I'm definitely going to want the Blood Flame Blade effect for this guy. Step 2. Get close enough to summon. Proc the summon. Just that way in case. Can I present to you how to deal with that attack is dragons do that when they feel the need to make space. Now, yes, am I spamming spells? I do not care. Okay, I was not expecting to want to try that, but here we go. Thank you, Karn. If I wasn't fighting a dragon, I would have been much more on top of that. And of course it drops Dragon Moon Grease. Of course it drops Dragon Moon Grease. Because why the hell wouldn't it? Okay. Okay, game. Thank you. Oh. Hey, 13 Arcane. Guess what? I can now use Reduvia. Not that I'm ever going to use Reduvia. In most cases, but hey, I can do it now. Yeah, because I don't think actually Arcane actually scales with anything I have other than this. Which just means that Dragon Community Seal has now caught up to the others after being upgraded, which part of the reason why I use it for so long. Yeah, I don't actually need that because... Oh... I think I just realized I fought both dragons and I haven't lost. Like, both dragons I could have fought at this point in time, I fought and won. That is surprising. I was expecting to have lost by now. Right. Because I think this gets me Raptor the Mist. Which is a nice Ash of War, but it's not one I'm going to be using for my build. But hey, now you know where it is. Because Yura's questline is a pain in the butt. They never expect the lightning spear. Does it actually count as an invasion? I'm gonna go talk to that guy, see if that actually counts, because that gave me the stuff I would normally get for an invasion.
Oh, it's you. That bloody finger was a thorn in my side. Here's a token of thanks.
Oh, the All-Five Smithing Stone.
I'm dying to see you. Alan? Yes, I've been tracking Eleonora for quite some time. She is the deadliest of all, but in spite of her cess blood, if she comes for you, there is no shame. Be on your way. Perhaps we will...
Yeah. Yeah, Eleonora actually drops a weapon that I want. Again, probably not going to use it on this build until later, just because Dex is a pain to level. Or, you know. I'm getting all these weapons, items, and build ideas while I'm level 45 when my main account is like over 300. So, like, yeah. And again, what intended to be a short stream is now at an hour 23. And I don't want to stop because I have stuff I'm trying to do.
your seamster. He is always pleased. I'm sure he would be.
Bock the seam ready to make a... Oh, please do be...
Okay. I wasn't going to try and get any fights. But hey, if the game is allowing me. Now, if I'm right. Was I wrong? So, if you put Blood Flame Blade on a Twin Blade, you basically become Darth Maul. There's a thematic reason I like this weapon too. The Grand Lift of Dectus, also known as. Technically where I need to go. I can't actually use it yet, however, I can get it turned on. Or I get the grace turned on so I can actually go this direction when I want to. Say what you will about the Gold Mortar, even if it is bordering on Imperium of Man insanity, they make some really good architecture. Now, here's the problem. Where I need to go is going to be a pain in the butt, because I don't have a good way to deal with madness yet. And that's where I need to go. Is I need to get madness. On the plus side, there are places you can go. Yeah, madness also has the wonderful side effect of shredding of not only doing chunk damage, it also yes, because that needed to be a thing. Yeah, madness is a pain in the ass. But I need to go up there, not because I want the item that's up there, but because I want to shut it down so I can actually go into the next zone without getting my butt kicked. Because the enemy I'm going to be fighting is more powerful than pretty much any of the NPC invaders I fought yet. But I don't have any other parts for clarifying boluses, which is the way to remove madness. What? Oh, I just take damage from having that thing in my line of sight now? When did that change hit? Okay. No. No. Screw it. So, yeah, there's a reason I really despise madness. Like, as a mechanic in game, like as a I'm not even gonna say, oh, here's how madness works, but like may I please move? Or is that just going to be how things are now? Because, of course, it's going to be the... If they didn't put the large rat in there, this wouldn't have been a problem. Or, you know, not have the rats have a... Huh? Okay, fine. So, and I think it's... So I think it's... Focus. Yeah, because why? Why do your attacks need to inflict madness? That thing's a freaking mini boss on its own. Because of course it has. Okay. Yeah, and this is why I need to come up here, because I need to turn that off. It also is where I find that. Yeah, Shibiri's Row, also known as something I'm never going to use. Yeah, may chaos take the world. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that anything. Oh, I didn't realize I passed it. Okay, okay. Crap, crap, crap. Yeah, that's why I want that weapon. Yeah, that is Frenzy Flame Burr, or Frenzy Flame Thrust. Yeah, the damage that he does is still weird, but okay, whatever. I'm gonna fight, beat this guy, and then probably go to bed, because I do have work in the morning. I just refuse to take an L on this boss because, or how about this? I refuse to give up. There is some irony here. I beat Godric, 2 dragons, ulcerated tree spirit. Okay. That is some annoying hyper armor. Yeah, what I love is that you can't. I don't even think you can get that until like mid Landell, i.e., 2 to 3 legacy dungeons from now is when I think you can actually find that stupid attack. If not the final area, like, or one of the final areas, like. 2 hit. I'm starting to think I need to not use this weapon. But I'm not sure what else I could use. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay. I mean, that could work. Oh, right, because I'm dual wielding, I can. It's going to show weapons that I can strength wield, even if I don't have the stats to do so. I could. Honestly, if I had the strength and dex for it, I'd use that, but. Did that increase his poise as well? That's all it took. I mean, I don't have the stats for it. That's 4 dex. And it does fire, physical. It is the weapon I need. The problem is I don't know where... Because that gets me more faith, but I don't need faith right now. That could be fun. So... that's pretty much everything I came to this area to do. Everything else is more just what I want or need to do before I go clear the academy. So yeah, we've got some stuff to take care of in the next couple days. I need to go get the way to get up the Grand Lift. Or I need to go down here and go up the long way, which I don't want to do this run, but we shall see what happens. Need to clear Karia Manor and get into this zone because there's good shit back there. Not for my character, but it's just in general. I need to... Thankfully, I don't need to go much back into Lioneer Weeping Peninsula for a while. Well, Limgrave or Weeping Peninsula for a while. Eventually, I'll need to go back to Weeping Peninsula because I'm going to kill a boss and that's going to unlock shit down there. But yeah, hopefully next week or two, we will be in Lanedale and things can actually start... My character can start doing more stuff. Thank you for watching me suffer. I will catch you next time.